Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're walking, cooking, relaxing, or driving, thank you for spending a little time with us.
Today's topic is something almost everyone experiences when they travel or eat out.
Yes, ordering food in English. It sounds simple until the waiter asks a question you didn't expect.
Exactly. Maybe you know the names of the food, but suddenly you hear, "Are you ready to order?" And your mind goes completely blank.
That happened to me once. I knew I wanted a burger, but I forgot every English word except thank you.
Don't worry, it happens to many learners. Today, we'll have natural conversations in a restaurant so you can hear real English in context.
No memorizing long lists, just friendly conversations that you can imagine using yourself.
And by the end of this episode, ordering food in English will feel much more natural.
Let's imagine it's lunchtime. We're walking into a cozy little restaurant.
The smell of fresh bread fills the air, people are chatting quietly, and a waiter walks toward us with a smile.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Table for two, please.
Certainly. Right this way.
Thank you.
Here are your menus. Would you like something to drink first?
Yes, I'd like a glass of iced tea, please.
Great choice. And for you?
I'll have sparkling water, please.
Perfect. I'll be right back.
Did you notice that sentence? I'd like.
I hear it everywhere.
That's because it's polite, friendly, and easy to remember. Instead of saying, "I want chicken," you can say, "I'd like the grilled chicken, please."
It sounds much more natural.
Exactly. Now let's continue.
Have you decided what you'd like to order?
I'm thinking about the pasta.
It looks delicious.
Yes, but the grilled chicken also looks good.
Choosing is sometimes the hardest part.
Very true.
Excuse me, what do you recommend?
Our grilled chicken is one of our most popular dishes.
That sounds great.
Then I'd like the grilled chicken, please.
Excellent choice.
Recommend is a very useful word. If you don't know what to order, simply ask, "What do you recommend?"
People ask that all the time.
And restaurants are usually happy to help.
I think I'll order the pasta.
Good choice.
Would you like to share a dessert later?
Let's see if we're still hungry.
That's always the big question.
Exactly.
Welcome back. We've already found a table, ordered our drinks, and chosen our meals.
Now let's look at something that happens all the time in restaurants.
Asking questions.
Sometimes the menu isn't clear, or maybe you have an allergy, or you simply want to know more before you order.
Excuse me, does the pasta contain seafood?
No, it doesn't. It comes with mushrooms and cream sauce.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
That question is simple but very useful. Does it contain? You can ask, does it contain nuts? Does it contain milk? Does it contain cheese?
Now, imagine you don't eat spicy food.
That happens to me.
Let's see how you can ask politely.
Is this dish spicy?
It's a little spicy.
Could you make it less spicy, please?
Of course, we can do that.
Thank you very much.
Did you hear that? Could you? That's another polite way to ask for something.
It sounds friendly and respectful.
Exactly. You could also say, "Could you bring some extra sauce, please? Could you add more vegetables? Could you leave out the onions?"
Speaking of onions, I always forget to ask before the food arrives.
You're not the only one.
Excuse me, could I have my burger without onions, please?
Certainly. Anything else?
Yes, could I have extra cheese?
Absolutely. I'll let the kitchen know.
That wasn't difficult at all.
Not at all. Restaurants hear requests like these every day.
Sometimes people also need a little more time.
Let's practice that situation.
Are you ready to order?
Not yet. Could we have a few more minutes, please?
Of course. Take your time.
Take your time. That's a kind expression. It means there's no need to hurry.
I love hearing that because I always need another minute to decide.
Especially when the desserts look delicious.
Speaking of desserts, what are you thinking?
The chocolate cake looks amazing.
I noticed that too. Maybe we should share one.
That's a great idea. Sharing dessert means we both get a taste without eating too much.
Now that's a smart plan.
So in this section, we've learned how to ask questions about the menu, request small changes politely, and ask for more time when we need it, all through natural conversation.
And don't worry about being perfect. Most restaurant staff simply want to understand you. A smile and a polite question can make the conversation much easier.
Welcome back. Our food has arrived and it smells wonderful.
It really does. I can't wait to try it.
Here you are. 1 grilled chicken and 1 creamy pasta. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Everything looks delicious.
Wow, this chicken is so tender.
Really? And I definitely made the right choice.
Would you like to try a bite?
Sure. And you can try some of my pasta.
Deal.
Thoughtfully, sharing food is common among friends and family in many places.
Yes, and it's a fun way to try different dishes without ordering everything yourself.
Exactly. You get more flavors and a great conversation at the same time.
This pasta is amazing. The sauce is creamy but not too heavy.
I'm glad you like it. I think I'll order it next time.
Looks like we've already planned our next visit.
Halfway through the meal, the waiter comes back.
How is everything?
Everything is excellent, thank you.
I'm happy to hear that. Please let me know if you need anything else.
Actually, could we have 2 more glasses of water, please?
Of course, I'll bring them right away.
Everything is excellent. That's a simple and natural response.
You could also say, everything is great, or the food is delicious.
Short, friendly, and easy to remember.
Well, I think I'm full.
Me too, but I still have room for dessert.
Really? That's impressive.
Excuse me, could we see the dessert menu, please?
Certainly. Here you are.
The chocolate cake still looks tempting.
It does. Should we share one?
Absolutely. 1 chocolate cake, please.
Great choice.
After a short pause,
That was worth it.
every single bite.
Now it's time for something every traveler should know. How do we ask for the bill?
Let's practice.
Excuse me, could we have the bill, please?
Certainly. I'll bring it in just a moment.
Would you like to pay by cash or card?
By card, please.
No problem. You can tap your card here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. The food was excellent. We'll definitely come back.
And just like that, we've finished a complete restaurant experience, from walking through the door to paying the bill.
The best part is that you didn't learn random words. You experienced a real conversation, just like you might have in a restaurant anywhere in the world.
The more you listen to natural conversations like these, the more familiar they become. One day, you'll hear a waiter ask, "Are you ready to order?" And you'll answer without even thinking.
That's how confidence grows, not from memorizing hundreds of phrases, but from hearing useful English in real situations again and again.
Here's a little challenge before you go. Imagine you're at your favorite restaurant. What would you order? Try saying your order out loud in English.
Don't worry if you make a mistake. Every conversation is another step forward.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
If you enjoyed this episode, keep listening, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, take care, enjoy your English journey, and goodbye.
Goodbye.